Hey, it's TaxQuips time from TaxMama.com. Today, TaxMama wants to give you news and some steps to take before the end of 2019. Well, my friends, in the tax world, we spent this year trying to understand how to interpret all sorts of provisions of the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act that was passed at the last minute of 2017. The IRS kindly released hundreds of pages of explanations and clarifications, and I've read practically all of them, yet many provisions eluded even me, which is why I take classes from teams who know more than I do. The good news is we got little or no new legislation related to your tax return this year from the IRS, maybe from your state, not even extenders. However, we are about to get a new law signed, hopefully this week. Just this morning, Tax Pro Jim Fawcett sent me a note about the Secure Act, setting every community up for retirement enhancement. The House has passed this bill. Apparently, the Senate has also passed it, and the President will be signing it. If you look at the link I've given you over here, it hasn't yet been updated with the latest passage and signature, but it does have an excellent summary of the provisions of the bill. Just know that this will have a major impact on your ability to set money aside for retirement and to delay when you're forced to withdraw it, among other things. As some of you know, I have been working on a major update to the Small Business Taxes Made Easy book. The fourth edition was done and off to editing, but if the Senate and the President get this bill passed and signed this year, turns out I'm going to have the time to include it in the book. Regardless, if I can't, you will get the updates here at TaxMama.com. But back to this year and this month. What to do? Well, here are some ideas. Update your withholding. File a new Form W-4 by January 1st. The IRS has created a completely different W-4. It is totally confusing. I don't really understand how employers are going to work with this, but the IRS has tools for employers to help them understand it, as well as tools for employees, even if they have self-employment income. Folks, if you are age 70 and a half this year, remember to withdraw your required minimum distribution from your retirement account. Not doing so means a 50% penalty, but you can opt to have the withdrawal sent directly to your favorite charity and not have to pay tax on the distribution. Speaking of charities, make charitable contributions. Right now, you can deduct up to 60% of your adjusted gross income instead of 50%. And make sure you get copies of all of the receipts now, because if you don't have them before you file the tax return, you won't be able to get the deduction. This is also, of course, a great time for that annual, hey, clear out the clutter effort to donate clothing, toys, and other household effects in good condition to charities. And the IRS has some tips about deductions for charities, along with medical and military moving. Remember, only the military get to deduct moving expenses. Review your investment portfolio. This is a great time. If you have capital gains this year, sell some losers to offset the gains. But if you're in the two lowest tax brackets, 10 or 12%, your capital gain rate is 0% as long as your total capital gains don't bring your income beyond the 12% tax bracket. For those people who are collecting Social Security benefits, please be careful, because adding this capital gain income to your Social Security might cause your Social Security benefits to suddenly become taxable up to 80% instead of not taxable at all. So work the numbers very carefully before harvesting capital gains. Maximize your retirement contributions. One of the best ways to reduce your taxes and build up savings is to fund your 401ks at work or any other retirement plan. The employee contribution limit is $19,000 for 2019, a lot higher for the employer's contribution. Make your January mortgage